All right, hello. Welcome to the season 2 premiere of the podcast. Yay! Just reminding everybody that we're also on Spotify, Apple Music, I think, like anywhere where you can get your podcast. I'm pretty sure we're on there. And also we have a YouTube page where all the videos go up. So if you want to see the videos for these episodes, which is really cool because we have a new set and stuff like that, please go subscribe there and like it, do all that kind of stuff. All right, cool. I'll see you later.
Hopefully this goes well. I'm kind of a little nervous. I haven't done the intro. In a while.
It's been a while, hey.
I'm getting kind of a cold feet.
I'm getting shivers. Little pea shivers. You ever had pea shivers?
Oh, when you take a piss.
Yeah,
and then,
you start like
you do the
trembling.
yeah. We're leaving that in the episode. Okay, ready? Tap, 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 tap. It was a good try. I respect the try. It was good.
Good try.
All right, hello. Welcome to the season 2 premiere of the Tim and Andrew podcast. Yay!
It's been a while, man.
Wow.
While.
I'm Andrew, and I'm joined by my constant co-host and the creative director of this whole project, Tim Pack.
What do you mean? Not so constant, honestly. It's been how long? Probably around 6-7 months since we did the last one.
We've been gone for a long time. That's actually the first thing I had written down for us to talk about. Is like to not only reintroduce ourselves in case like we've just completely lost anybody who's ever. Hey Austin, could you also close the door over there? I realize that could be a bad thing later on. Just for my for people that are also in the house. Okay, yeah, hi. But so I also felt like what if just like the whole world has like gone by us and
right.
Everything has changed,
and we haven't been able to talk about any of it.
Yeah, so do you want to explain why we haven't been able to do one of these in 6-7 months? In case people are like from 10 years or now or like coming across us as like fossils, right? And they're
it's like a time capsule.
Why did they? Why did they skip out on like 6-7 months?
Well, I mean, if you're still following us after this hiatus, I guess first of all I would say thank you for tuning in again. I know it's been a while. I've had a lot of people, funnily enough, actually ask me why I'm not doing this anymore, and I'm like, you knew I was doing this in the first place? I did not know you knew. But obviously if you've been under a rock or if you're listening to this 10 years later, it's been COVID season here in Vancouver. Obviously it's been very hard for us to get together to kind of meet up safely. We both decided that it probably wasn't safe, especially with how the cases were going in Vancouver.
It was really bad here at one point.
Yeah,
and like multiple times too, like multiple times throughout the year, it was pretty bad.
Exactly.
So it was probably just for the best if we.
Yeah.
Not that we weren't thinking of you guys though. I wanted to do this. We've been talking about doing this.
Yeah.
And like finally coordinating on how to get one of these done for like the longest time, and it just took. I don't know.
Just took a lot of effort.
Good luck and that good old Bill Gates magic. You know what I'm saying?
The 5G was injected into us
That's
recently.
That's what it's all about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're back now, and as you can see in the video, of course, that's gonna be on our YouTube page later. We have our COVID vaccination cards that are on a spinning, rotating display
wheel.
It's actually pretty sick. I'll probably zoom in on it on the video, but yeah. So we've been vaccinated. Right. So not like fully, of course, but we have the shots within us, within the bodies. So for all intents and purposes, we're pretty clear to meet up, and also we're in the stage in our city that's we're allowed to hang out with between households and stuff like that.
Yes.
So it's pretty good.
Yes.
Anywho, that was a long description of probably what everyone already knows, but yeah.
Well, if you're listening to this in the future.
Exactly. So if we're fossils by the time you catch up to this, so it was a long time, and we actually considered having. Did we have Max on for one episode? I don't remember.
I think so.
We did, right? Yeah.
Wait, let me put mine on.
For good old times?
Yes.
Good old times. That's good. Do you remember when we dressed up at Halloween? And I was going back through the catalog to remember how the camera was set up. Yeah. And I was looking at all the. Do you still have your costume?
I do.
Really?
Well, okay, no. My costume was a poster board and a hat. So the hat was a piece of paper. So I don't have the hat anymore, but I have the poster. So.
Oh, is it hanging somewhere? I was gonna say you could bring it in. We could hang it up.
Yeah. Okay, I'll bring it next time.
Okay,
no, I will.
So yeah. Also, if also, I want. This is something also that I wanted to ask you. How do you like the new room? If you're watching the video, we're in a new room now, and it's fully decorated to have everything that we already had, but it just is kind of organized better, not thrown onto the desk or the or the stuff behind this.
Okay, I'm not gonna go through what individually has changed because I'm sure Andrew can tell you exactly what has been done. But I'm very impressed with the way.
Is there a reason
looks.
why you still have your mascot right now? It just seems so natural, but at the same time, like we don't need that anymore.
I mean, well, okay,
you can
I'll take it off in a bit. Okay,
okay.
I'm gonna finish this.
Okay.
So he did this, which I'm gonna have him personally introduce what this is and how he did it.
Like right now, or do you want me to?
After I finish with this, and then you can talk about it. So I think it's absolutely beautiful what he's done, and also if you've noticed, this is our season 2 setup.
Exactly.
So this is a new season, new me.
I feel bad calling it a second season because we barely had a first one. But so this is the season 2 premiere. It's because everything has changed and it just warranted, like, you know how like shows. I kind of played footsie with you under the table.
You touched my toe,
but it's okay. The point is that like it warranted a lot of like changes for a season 2, so it just made sense, I guess, in the end.
Right.
Wait, what were you implying to the camera? It's not like we were playing footsie for like 20 minutes and I just decided to bring it up.
Haven't felt the touch of a person in a long time, so to set off some triggers.
You have nice socks, yeah. Were those wool?
Okay, anyways. Would you like to talk about this? Because I think
okay. Cool. So we have everything that we had from the original set. The only thing that's really changed is sort of like how it's been laid out and stuff like that. And we also have like posters up on the wall. I actually got these at a poster fair at our school. And I know like both of us are really into Star Wars. And we also have a, we're not going to do any like entertainment talk today. We're actually going to do a full separate episode after that. So if you want to check that out, you can, go do that. I'm sure they'll be out at the same time. But yeah, so we have like this giant Star Wars poster that's hanging behind us that has like all the characters from all the live action movies at least, which is pretty cool up till like 6. And then we have like a Gojira poster, which I want to talk about because I'm going to talk about that movie after. And then we also have a Blade Runner poster, even though I don't think Tim has seen Blade Runner. Have you seen it?
No, of course I've seen
you've
Blade
seen it.
Runner.
Okay, I just personally kind of like the poster and it was a cool thing.
That's a great movie.
I would have probably put up your Halloween costume or something, but it kind of has like a nice symmetry going on with all the things. Anyways, but yeah. And everything else is relatively the same, and then the spinny rotatey thing. I figured that's where we will put like our highlight item for the week.
Yeah, like our display thing. I just want to mention rest in peace TSM.
Oh
that
yeah,
team's dead.
Yeah, right. We can get into that, but
eventually.
I've been really into esports actually. Since like during the hiatus, like I got super into into League in general.
Right.
And we can talk about how I outrank.
Okay, how you're a professional League
of Legends
player.
You will address me as captain or sir. And then it's your turn to be like, in my experience, in my like, what does he say in that movie? Or what does Rex say? He's like,
experience
outranks everything. Yeah. Something like that. Oh
yeah.
That was nice. But yeah, so yeah, new room and everything's kind of changed and it's like aesthetically a little bit more pleasing now. And I put a little bit more effort into like trying to make things nice.
Yeah, it's crazy light here as well.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna talk about what it looks like.
Yeah, you were gonna say.
Yeah. Anywho, the next. So besides the new room and like the fact that we're Vax boys, is there something that like you felt that since we left, like a big thing has happened, or like something you really want to talk about, or like something that's been on your mind? I just want to open forum this to you first, just in case, because I don't really have many show notes here in case we need to use them. Mm-hmm. So I just had like random stuff written down, but I wanted to give you like an open forum first.
Big things to talk about, like myself.
Yeah. Just like catch me up on what you've been doing, and then I figure, I'll just talk about what I've been doing. So why don't you actually? That's a good thing. Why don't you talk about what you've been up to this last couple months? Because I'm sure people are dying to know.
Right.
I'll do.
I'm sure.
And then I'll do me later. I'll do me afterwards.
I mean,
I reply to this text message sneakily while you fill time. Anyways, go ahead.
Right. So the past couple months have been good. I think all of us have been dealing with school one way or the other, but I'm kind of just glad that the last online term is over. I guess not counting summer term because I am taking summer classes, but I'm just glad it's over. I mean, it was a lot easier, I guess, in terms of like academics, like grades wise, but I don't know, just online school kind of turns me off. It just is not fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I feel like it would be like that way for anybody.
Yeah. Because I mean, everything was open book, right? I don't know if it was for you.
Wait, sorry, for your online class.
Yeah, for online class. Like everything was open book.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't get to see many people. So.
Oh, okay. And do you think you were like I don't know if that's a thing, but like a social learner, like do you like to be around people and do study groups and stuff like that?
I don't know. Honestly, I felt like I was more effective.
Why do you still have your mask on?
Just let me live, bro.
Oh my goodness. Are you not safe? Do you not feel
No, I am
comfortable
safe.
right now?
I am safe.
I'm just worried about the audio. Like, what if you don't come out as crisp
I'll take it
and
off.
clear
I'll take it off.
as-
I was just lazy.
Because also we've scrapped the pop filters, by the way, as well. So now we just have like these little poofs on there.
I was just lazy to take it off.
Okay. Because I saw you take down your headphones earlier. I was like, oh, he's taking it off. But you just kind of readjusted.
No, I was also looking at the thing, and I think it was okay.
Okay.
But it's totally
then
fine.
That's fine then.
So, as I was saying, I think I don't think I am a social learner. Well, maybe. I think it's more fun to be a social learner, but I don't think I learn better.
Oh, okay.
With other people. I think I learn worse because I just end up getting distracted. But, I mean, there's a lot of that. I'm volunteering as well, doing a lot of that stuff. And then also...
where are you volunteering? Is it okay to disclose where you're volunteering? You can just give
no, I'm just working with people with disabilities.
That's awesome.
With physical disabilities.
Wait, I didn't know this. What the heck?
Yeah. So then just like helping them exercise and that sort of thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
But no, that's something I'm doing on the side, and then also trying to become a varsity trainer at UBC. So just working with like the sports teams there.
So then those would be for badminton.
No, they don't have a badminton team. I wish they did.
Yeah, because I feel like you'd be a shoo-in if that was the case. Because you teach badminton. You coach badminton.
I'm not that good.
Well, okay. Listen, I don't even know how good our varsity teams are. So
no, our varsity teams are quite good. No, they're athletes. They're professional athletes. It's just I would be.
Wait, so varsity trainer, as in like just like general.
Yeah, so like warm ups and then like injury prevention. And stuff like that. Yeah. So that's something I'm trying to become. It's not set in stone if I'll get it or not, but that's something I'm working towards in the summer, and then. Yeah, just living life, I guess.
That's sick.
Yeah, not much to it. Yeah. What about you? I want to know what you, because I have no idea.
You do know what I've been doing because it kind of directly involves you at some points in time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
But like other than school, which, to be honest, is like a constant in my life. I feel
right.
Like I don't know. For as long as I can remember, I've been a student. I've never had like a year where I've never not thought about school.
Right.
So I guess like. I've become so numb to school that it kind of doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of what I say, like, people or I don't know, when you meet new people, they're like, oh, what do you do? And, like, people say, I'm a student. Well, I'm like, no, like, I feel like what person right now that you would hang around is not a student.
That's true.
Can you think about any, okay, we're not talking about Austin, because technically he's still a student right now. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying,
see him
like,
slumping on the chair right now.
His chair. But the point is that, like, I feel like a lot of people I talk to or like meet that are new, most of them are students. So I feel like that's sort of like I just become numb to it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I have school, obviously.
Your magnum opus, you should talk about it.
My magnum opus, you want me to? Okay, yeah. So basically, Tim and I are part of a club, a dance club, and we've talked about like stuff like that in the past where we've had to deal with like club related things, stuff like that. And in the past year, I was like doing live streams for the club and like because we're dance
basically
club.
Carrying
Okay, well let me ask you honestly in an open forum right now, do you think how much different do you think the year would have been if like I don't know, like me and like Leo and Josh weren't around or something like that?
I mean, I feel like it's kind of an obvious answer.
It's
like,
kind of
we wouldn't be able to do any
wanting
of
to
what
get
we
it
did.
out of you as well. I just want you to say it in a recorded
fashion.
You
just wanted me to like.
I just want you to say it
kind of
so that it's
gently
recorded
like
for all
massage
time.
you into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your answer, Tim? Could you speak further?
I mean, honestly, we
listener?
couldn't have run much in the club without Andrew and his team. I think.
I feel like you're Bill Belichick, and you're really like dumbing down how important like Tom Brady is.
At the end of the day, the better team won, and the worst team lost. You know, there's wins, there's losses.
There's winners, there's losers. So sometimes that's us.
Exactly.
You know?
Where? He's dead.
Oh, did the camera die?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I think the camera ran out of battery. Be right back, everybody. Okay, sorry, I'm back. We're back. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were talking about.
You're talking about yourself.
Yeah. So and then we were doing live streams and stuff like that, and then the whole thing was leading up to like this show. We were gonna do like a kind of like a virtual concert and like it was more like it was a showcase for dance, I guess, but it was sort of presented in like this concert style. And so I was basically working on that from November all the way to when it aired in April, right? April. It aired in April. You can go check that out on UBC Dance Rise. I'm just saying, it's the year-end show. But yeah, so I was working on that pretty much throughout the whole winter, moving into the spring, and it took many hours. I wish like my program, like Adobe or Premiere, would log how many hours I spent like in the project, because I swear to you, like it took so long to just figure out what I wanted to do and like how to figure things out and stuff like that. Like for those of you who don't understand, like, or who've never done video editing, which I don't think is many people, because I swear everyone's a vlogger nowadays. Honest to God, I swear like I'm a dying breed. But it's like, it requires a lot just to have a vision and just to understand what you kind of want to have done.
Yeah.
Because once you like know what you want to do, it's sort of like, okay, just like pens down to paper, and like you just sort of, mouse click in, like figure it out and like move things around. Yeah. But like just to understand like what we wanted to do and like how we were going to get all the dancers to get their videos in, and like, how we're going to present it, who's going to present it, like, are we going to have a host, this and this and this. And then eventually everything got solved. I ended up being the host for it as well, as long as being the person behind everything.
He's literally a part of every single part of the show.
It was literally like, at every point, I just felt like I was getting other people to do what I wanted them to do. It was just like, it was a whole mess. But yeah, it ended up getting done, and I think that was probably like my crowning achievement in my entire life.
For sure.
Like,
in your entire life.
I don't like, because like I've never made anything that big before. An hour long show, fully produced by me, fully like envisioned from like the bottom up. Like it was nothing, and then like I storyboarded it, I presented it to the club, and then we did it, and then all the narrative beats were like I did, and we had a cinematic at the beginning and stuff, all that kind of stuff, right? Like, so Did you see, by the way, in the cinematic, did you see like your logo and stuff like that?
My logo?
Like,
I did
the
see
techno
that.
feature thing. Anyway, so
cool.
like the whole thing was just like so big, and like I felt really glad to just have it done by the end.
I just want to mention, and I don't know if Andrew would have mentioned this afterwards, but I remember there was nights where I would be like turning myself off for the day, like going to bed, just like preparing to like get some sleep, and I would look at the Discord that we're in together, and I would just see him in the channel and like live streaming his progress, like editing the whole thing. And it would be like 2, 3 a.m. and I would still see him. And I'm just like, this man is still editing his, and it was just like the whole time, just like editing. So I know how much work you put into that and that you just dumped into this project, so I understand when you say something like, oh, this might be the biggest thing I've ever done in my life. Because I can imagine like the scale of everything, from like the graphics, like custom graphics, all the cinematics, putting just like having the concept of what you're going to do and then executing it. I don't know how you did it. So like, yeah,
Appreciate
I am very impressed with what came out of that.
Appreciate it. Yeah. And also like, it was just like, obviously couldn't have done it alone. Like I had people like to help me and like assistants and everything and stuff like that. But it was just like the whole process of creating the whole thing it was really cool to do. And I didn't expect, like, when we first met each other, even, to be honest, right? Like, and like, or even me becoming like an exec and stuff like that. I didn't expect, that kind of stuff to happen. So it was really nice to, figure out and do, and, and
it was crazy.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Like, more video stuff is what I've been doing. Go check it out, please. I want more views on it.
Please,
but yeah.
Please
but yeah.
look at it.
So that's what we've been doing. And that's kind of what we've been doing since we left. And I guess as far as like the podcast go, we would have been doing these weekly, and I would have been telling you all about like, oh, I had to do this the other night and stuff like that. But that ended up never happening. But it's fine.
I guess it works out because I think you were probably pretty short on time anyways.
Yeah, and like honestly, if we were to talk about it like while I was doing it, it'd just be like, it's a mess.
Yeah.
But now it's sort of like hindsight's 2020. I can talk about like having it done and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's been pretty good just to like have it all done and like fleshed out and finished.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah. The next thing I want to talk about is like what we're like gonna be doing with this podcast specifically, and then also like moving forward into the summer, because like we're in a kind of a weird spot.
Yeah,
where it's May, and like we're done school, but we've been out for quite a bit now, right? Like a few weeks now and stuff like that. So it's sort of like, okay, now it's time to like, what's your summer plan? You're like, like have a great summer, one of those situations. So like, what do you? I guess you kind of already mentioned what you're doing currently, but like, so the varsity thing. I mean, we're hopefully going to be doing this.
For sure.
For the summer at least, right?
Yeah.
And also like, so I mean, like
what's my plan for the summer?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What's your summer like, Tim?
I mean, the plan for the summer is probably just keep doing what I'm doing, and then I have another course for summer school, but I mean, hoping that the COVID-19 restrictions are not going to be as heavy.
Does that really impact like what you have planned?
Not really.
Or what you can do?
Yeah, because the only people I see is really just like the people that are like really closest to me.
I keep thinking, by the way, that there's a bug on my computer, but it's just the sign like moving like across. So
do you not hear like the tick 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 sound too?
I hear it, but it's not getting picked up by the mic.
Oh, okay.
So it's fine.
Right.
I don't know. It's
you just see it
something I had to
on the
bring
corner
up.
of your eye.
But yeah.
Right. Yeah, so just, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but to be honest, like things are opening up again, which is good. I can like go out and stuff, but I don't know. Just, I'm very excited to go back to school with it being in person.
You think
again.
so? Okay. So having experienced, I guess, the whole year online, like what are you taking away? Did you mind it a lot? Was it really sucky?
I mean, yeah, I think the main thing was, okay, to be honest, like being in a school club, which is completely online.
Yeah.
I think that's
also
like,
because we're a dance club.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an in-person thing.
It's like the perfect image of like what this year has been. Like it could have been so much more, but obviously we did like the very best we could have with our circumstance. But I mean, it's just completely different when it's not in person, and it sucks a lot. But it is what it is. But I think school online it's such a thing where it was great because I could go to class at 7:55 a.m. for my 8 a.m. And before I was waking up at 6 to go to those classes in person.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like,
yeah.
You could like, for some classes you could just not go and just catch up on it later too.
Exactly. Yeah. And there were many lectures where I did that. Where I just watched at the end. Yeah. But I mean,
like play it at 2 times speed or whatever, like later. Yeah.
The thing I'm worried about, and I'm interested if anybody else is worried about this, is I feel like I'm going to have bad habits, and I feel like online school only reinforced my bad habits. So like
really?
Being lazy, putting stuff to the very end, and like not being diligent on like making sure I'm done everything at a certain time. I don't know if you did this during school year, but there was classes where I would catch up on like 6-7 lectures like the day before the exam, and then like write the exam.
Okay, so for me, I did do that for like a lot of, but okay, yeah, you know what? Flat out, I'll just be like, yeah, I did that. There's no like ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? Like, I did do that. There would be times like I remember specifically where like I would have like 3 finals within a week, and I'd be like, okay, for the last final, I can wait the most on like.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like for the first 2, I would maybe like watch all the lectures like maybe 4 or 5 days before, and then on the last one, like the last final, I would have to wait like 2 days before to watch all the lectures, and like, okay, today I'll watch all the lectures, and tomorrow I'll do a full like Exodus, like full like recall of all the information, and then on the exam day I'll be ready, Yeah. And I kind of like never really pans out the way you wanted to, but like, I don't know. Okay, for me though, I appreciated just like the freedom to learn whenever you wanted to.
Yeah.
And it made it a little bit more relaxed, and I can't say I disliked it more than being like legitimately on campus and taking classes, because there's something like so meticulous to me, like personally, about going to lectures every day.
Yeah.
And like sort of routining it over and over, because like I'm the type of guy that wants to do things outside of school.
Yeah.
I personally don't enjoy the fact that I have to sit in a classroom for 4 years to finally be able to do something else. Right. Like I know it's kind of silly to think about, because technically once you get it over with, you don't have to do it again.
Yeah.
Right. But you kind of waste in my opinion, you kind of waste the 4 years, stuck doing the same thing to achieve a certain goal that you like, maybe is something you want. So I kind of just want to make the most out of the time that I have, regardless of, school and stuff like that. So it's important for me to like, do other things and like do projects and like spray paint a piece of wood, and stencil art and stuff like that. Like just random things that I want to do. Right. And I don't want to hold it off. And then like, for me, it's like, I hate the idea of being out of time to do things, right? Like just running out of time to do things.
That's
right?
fair.
So like, you're only young once, you kind of just want to do things so that like you don't regret, that sort of situation.
That's fair.
I guess.
But I feel like, especially in COVID, well, I guess according to this situation we're in right now, I think we're probably missing out on more.
Sorry, 1 second. We need to take a quick pause again. 1 second. We're back again. Sorry.
Right. I don't know. I feel like we probably missed out on more than we would have if we were in class doing things, if you know what I mean.
You really think so?
I think so. Well, it depends what, but I think in terms of like us being young, like wanting to experience more things, I think side projects are possible even when you're in school in person, because you still, maybe you probably have to commit more time to doing school and it's going to be a bit harder. But I think personally, the things that you would miss out on if you weren't at university in person, like things like meeting a lot of new people all the time.
Oh, I see.
Or like being at school, experiencing that atmosphere, which you only get for 4 to 6 years, depending on how long.
No, I understand.
You're at school, right? I think that's more
the most crushing part about it.
I guess. I mean, we're both going back to school next year, so honestly,
it's like not that big of a deal technically.
Yeah, we're kind of out of it for a year. I think for you longer probably, but for me, it was only a year of schooling that I really missed out on. I feel really bad for the people that are graduating.
I feel bad for the people that are graduating high school, dude.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's crazy.
That's terrible.
Imagine not having a prom and all that kind of stuff.
And like grade 12 year is like probably, at least in my opinion, not just prom, but like
the most important, like not most important, like most fun.
Most fun.
Yeah, because it's like it really opens up what you can do.
Yeah.
So I agree.
I think there's a lot of things that people are missing out on nowadays. Yeah. Obviously, there's extra freedom with this setup, and I mean, I think I've been able to do a lot of things that I never would have imagined that I could have done if I was in person, because this is just a different world and different opportunities came up. But I think there's also a lot of opportunities that I missed out on because of this, like traveling.
Oh, like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like meeting. A lot of
social interaction.
Yeah, probably. Social interaction.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is what it is. But I mean, I think, well, like for example, like if there wasn't COVID, I don't think I would have been in a dance team that I auditioned for.
Yeah.
And I would have gotten in for.
Yeah.
I think there's just like special things like that which worked out for me.
Which he made and did very well in, by the way, everybody.
Shut up. Come
on, you complimented me earlier. I'm not just going to sit here and take it. I'm going to compliment you back.
No. God. Okay, no. I'm done with that.
All right.
That's over. But yeah, I think there's a lot to be said about this situation, but I think at the end of the day, you make it what it is, but there's pros and cons for sure. Yeah. That's what I think.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you see it that way, because for me, this has been awful and totally delightful at the same time.
Exactly. Right. Well, I mean, in essence, that's exactly what I'm saying too. There's good and bad.
Okay, so we'll get into summer goals now, because I've specifically written a couple down.
Okay.
Do you have? I'll give you mine,
you go
and then
first.
you can think of yours while I talk about. Okay. Sure. So for summer goals specifically, one, I want to do like a pull up by the end of the summer.
A pull up?
Yeah, just like one of these, just like straight up.
Okay.
Because there's two, right? It's the one where you do the bicep one, and the ones where it's like more back muscle engaging, right? So last year, it's kind of embarrassing, but it's kind of what it is. What it is. Like I couldn't do like a really strong push up, like even just one.
No, that's fair,
right? And then last year I committed myself to do it, and now it's like that's easy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just 100 push-ups.
Yeah, exactly. Just like it's easy, right? But like so this year I'm kind of want to commit like just like to attain a skill, because I feel like in high school I didn't really commit to like weight training and stuff like that, even though like sometimes I did sports and stuff like that. So like finding about my body, finding out more about my body and like learning skills. Well, no, not like that. I'm saying the limits of my body. Like I haven't limit tested in a while, you know.
Okay.
So it's fun to know what I can't do
Right,
and to try and like fill in those, like check off those boxes, right?
Right.
Like, can you do a push-up and do stuff like that?
Yeah.
So pull up is one. And also, well, that was the big one. And then there's like a blank space that I remember I was gonna write down, like, never mind. Because that's actually not. There was an empty space because I wrote something down and then I deleted it really quick because I knew I didn't want to talk about it on the podcast just in case it didn't happen.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know what?
Sure.
So, anyways, so that's my one goal. But
Fair
generally,
goal. Fair
like
goal.
I just want to get. I would say my overall goal for the summer is just to get like more physically fit and like toned and such because
That's good. Yeah.
because now we're allowed to have a hot girl summer, and I want to have one. So
Nice. Real nice and clear there.
Yeah.
I respect it. Yeah.
because now we're Vax boys now, so we're allowed to have hot girl
Not
summer.
completely.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird how I can't see Austin this time around, so I can't see his like immediate reactions to the things they say. Because usually I
he's
can like
freaking out
judge
every
the
5
vibe
seconds,
based off
right?
of like what he's feeling and what you're feeling. But today I'm just looking at you, right? And I
Right.
can't see what he's doing, so it's like kind of creeping me out. Anyways, what do you have planned?
Well, I think I have similar goals.
Do
I've
you?
actually been
Do
on
you
a
actually
pull-up.
want to do a pull-up as well?
I could do pull-ups.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
I'm sorry.
Way to
let
rub
you
it in my
down.
face, bro.
Ultimate betrayal. I'm trying to get to a certain amount of pull-ups. I think the one thing that COVID has taken away from me is my physical fitness. I could do a decent amount of I could do a good amount of pull-ups before because actually I guess my goal is to do a muscle up, which is like
Oh yeah, you were telling me about those.
a pull up and then
The dip.
rotating into a dip, which is like my goal. I've never been able to do one.
Really?
Because I've been weak.
Mhm.
Initially, I couldn't do pull-ups either, but I mean, gradually.
Was it just like a like it was like trying to do a push-up? It's just like pushing yourself every day to achieve
I mean,
it.
eventually you can get there. It's
Mhm.
just, it definitely is really hard to get there. It took me a while to like kind of build up the strength because you can't really just grab the bar and be like, I'm doing it.
Wait, hold on. I'm interested in this. How did you approach, like, did you strength train when you were younger?
No, I didn't strength train at all until I was, I think second year university.
Really? Okay,
First or
tell me
second.
about this. Well, how did this come about?
Okay, so I'm definitely not strong at all. Like,
No, but like you can do a pull-up, which I can't do. So you're definitely stronger than me.
right, but no. I would say I just focused on getting there, doing a pull-up. That was already a focus of mine
Right.
initially. So it works out for me that
Oh, okay.
So initially when
You're doing a lot of caveats. I'm starting to question the story. So you might as well
no,
just tell
it's
it.
fine. I like this. This is funny. Like I've never talked about this with anybody, but building up the pull-up was weird because it was kind of like this thing where like people just couldn't do a pull-up.
Okay.
And I was like, I definitely can't do a pull-up.
Yeah.
So how can I do a pull-up? So I walked into Bird Coop
Okay.
at UBC.
Right, yeah.
Oh my God. Am I allowed to say that? I
we'll
go to
bleep it out.
UBC. Oh
We'll
my
bleep
God.
it out. We'll bleep it out.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm
Walk
gonna
into
stop
the
saying that.
gym.
I go to a post-secondary school
Yeah.
on Earth.
On Earth.
Okay.
On planet Mars.
But yeah, so I was just like looking at the machines, and then there was one machine that my friend recommended to me, and it was like a pull-up thing, but it was an assisted thing.
Yes, I've been doing the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's
it's the one where there's like a seat for your knees.
exactly.
Right? Yeah. Okay,
yeah, and then you just set that, and then you keep adjusting until you get to a certain point where you're comfortable enough.
So for the people who don't know, the assisted pull-up one is like there's like a little seat for your knees, so that when you go down, it's sort of like propping you up as you go into the full range of motion. And then when you come back up, it's sort of like it kind of like pushes back up on you. So if you have put more weight on it, it like pushes more on you. So like if you were to put it at like 120 pounds and you weighed 120 pounds, you could just be able to sit there. But if you put it to like 70 pounds, it would like fall down eventually. So it's like a resistance thing.
Oh my God. I think I wasn't able to process that. It was too mentally difficult.
But
for me.
anyway, so basically it helps you do pull-ups.
Yeah. So I used that, and then I kept going until I hit a weight where I was like, I don't think I can actually break this. So I stopped using it, and I was like,
oh wait, I'm confused. So like you set it to like what 40 or 25 then?
I don't know. I don't remember the exact weight, but I just kept shaving the weight until it was harder and harder and harder. And then I'm like, I feel like this is like kind of weird for me to do. Like I didn't feel like I was getting there. Like I wasn't. And then I waited a couple weeks, and then I just grabbed the bar one time, and I'm like, I wonder if I can do it. And then I just did it.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's weird, but I guess the moral of the story is just keep trying to break what you were setting before. And then eventually your body will adjust to the fact that you're doing that, right?
Yeah,
that's kind of how muscles work.
Yeah.
No. The more you work them, the stronger they
work?
get. I can't believe that this is.
Oh my god.
It's crazy, right? But that is essentially the rule, and it goes for any exercise, right? If you're benching like the bar, and then eventually you're like, let me add like 10 to this. And then
you'll be able
20.
to do it eventually.
Yeah, and then you'll get there.
So what was like your history with strength training? Because you didn't just go want to do a pull-up and then leave and then never like. I'm sure there were other goals.
That's exactly what
right?
I did. I did a pull-up and I'm like I have no use for you anymore.
I'm a kin major.
I mean, exactly. I mean, my relationship with strength training is basically because I was in kin. I felt like it was a little bit necessary for me to do it.
Like your scholarly duty to try to learn about your own body that way.
I needed to test out what I was learning, right? So, I mean, that's why I started going. But I think there's a certain level of enjoyment, and I find that right now because, well, I guess this is something with my summer goals as well. I've been doing a lot of running.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I've been doing some. Just like basic stuff like 2K or like longest I've done is like 4K.
You play 2K? Okay.
Shut up, dude. but yeah, just like I think it's really cool to kind of step into a place of training where there's a tangible kind of record that you're setting. And then the next day you go in and you're like, can I break it? You can't, then you just keep going. Yeah. If you can, then you set a new target. And then before you know it, you're there. That was me with pull-ups.
Right.
That was me with running. I think a month and a half ago, I was running like a minute slower than I was right now. Like in terms of pace.
Oh, wow. So you're even timing yourself.
Yeah. So I've been using like apps and stuff to time myself, and like it just gets better. And I'm not saying like I'm not training like crazy. Like I'm just going out there just consistently running, and it helps a lot. Like I'm not fast by any means.
Yeah.
Like I'm just a regular dude.
But the fact that you can, like, the fact that you're running and improving.
The fact it's just.
Well, okay, so we'll put it this way: you are technically getting faster.
I am. It's just the fact that you're improving that feels so good. If you're not improving, then
that's nice.
It kind of feels terrible.
See, yeah, I understand where you're coming from with the like improving, and I think that's just how like your goals are set. I think for me though, it's just more of an aesthetic.
I was like, I need the 6-pack right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, other than the fact that like I want to attain a certain skill, I feel like for me it's more of just like looking the part. Because as I mentioned, I'm here to have a hot girl summer.
Right.
That's just
no,
really
that's totally
what I'm
fair.
After.
The hot girl summer thing is like totally real. I've been like trying to figure out like what I'm supposed to be eating.
Really?
And like trying to cut down on like things that'll make me like look.
Dude, I saw an Athlete X meme the other day where like he said like he was saying like, oh, like dumbbells are killing your gains, and then like they go through every one of his videos where he says X thing is killing your gains, and then he's just like, and then the guy at the end of the video is like, so what's not killing my gains?
It's all killing your gains.
Yeah,
Athlete X is some different.
And then they cut like they like mix two clips together where he's like, you are killing your gains. I thought it was really funny. But yeah,
that guy's crazy.
I love Athlete X. I think he's like my fitness like father. He's very good.
Yeah,
about, like teaching.
He's definitely better than the Chloe Tang VS. That
whoa, hold on, don't knock. Have you tried it? Have you tried one of her programs?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but I think Athlete X is like,
yeah.
There's like a certain,
there's a certain person for Athlete X. I think it's like it's a natural evolution. I think you start with Chloe Ting, and if you want to go further than the whole like I'm gonna have a hot girl summer thing, then you go to Athlete X, and he says you are killing your own gain. That's our next photo, by the way. We're gonna have Jeff Cavalier somewhere on the
Jeff Cavalier. You know, he got exposed for using fake weights.
And
he got exposed for using fake weights on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I saw it. Dude, but like look at his body though. Like
yeah, that's not fake at all, man.
I
don't know what you're talking about.
No way.
He must have gotten those 6 packs
and like
some
the
way.
exercise exercises that he does, like they actually work. So
yeah,
whatever.
I mean, at the end of the day, if the workout works for you, then right. I think personally, I think like looking the part is much more about the diet than it is about your workout. Like maybe the workout will make you look hella shredded and like big.
I think it might be a combination of both, because like maybe you can't commit fully to diet.
It is, but I think it's imbalanced. I think diet, in my opinion,
supersedes
workout is 30, diet is 70.
Really?
That's how I feel. If you're looking for aesthetic.
Okay, well, you're obviously you have more knowledge.
The expert? Yeah. Why don't you just call me that? Okay. I think I'm very qualified to talk about this.
I'm going to name this episode Tim Has a Power Trip.
It's literally... Well, no.
No. I understand what you're talking about, though.
Personally, I think the simplest concept is I think about the abs. And everyone says washboard abs. Mm-hmm. So if you go, let's say today, you start today, right? You just do the ab workout every single day for the next 2 months. So are you going to have are you going to be shredded, like 6-pack?
You'll probably just have a stronger core.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Right. But if there's a layer of what I have right now, no one's
Muscle?
going to see those abs.
Muscle?
No, like you have muscle under the belly, but
okay.
unless your abs are like huge.
By the way, you're looking pretty good right now. Is what I'll say. I think you look great. I think you look very handsome.
I don't know if the audio people just heard, but I just smacked my lips a little bit.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Okay. Well, it's getting kind of hot here, so I'm just. But yeah, yeah, no.
That was interesting. Okay,
Thanks,
so
bro, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
that feels good. Feels good.
Yeah, for sure. Because I remember when Worlds happened, and I wore like a tank top, and you're like, dude, your arms are looking nice, and that comment really hit home. I'm glad.
Yeah, man, that feels good.
Yeah,
hell yeah. No, I haven't been working out though.
Well, no, but I imagined if you did, you'd be like,
absolutely.
Oh yeah,
jacked out of my mind.
Many females would ask you to date them. Yeah,
right. Awkward. Okay. Anyways, let's move on.
Okay. For the record, Tim. Never mind. Okay, so we're about 45 minutes in. I think this is a good time as any to get into, because I know you have a hot take. I also have one. So usually we do Tim's hot take or like/dislike. But I also have a hot take today, so we can do Tim's hot take and then we have Andrew's hot take today.
So Andrew's hot take first today. I feel like I'm opening the floor.
So listen, I'm not here to insult anybody or bash anybody. But if you're on the internet and like you're posting stuff, I think you're open to critique.
Yes.
Right. So let's say someone didn't like our podcast, for example. These guys just dick around and
just shit on us.
We don't we're not contributing to society, or it's fine.
We definitely are not.
We're on the internet. And we're open to criticism. We know we're not contributing.
Yeah, we know we're not. We're not hot.
We're just two dudes on the internet. But okay, the point is that I'm not trying to bash anybody here.
Right.
This is just something that made me very mad and viscerally very
visceral.
upset. Okay. So there's this person on Instagram. I don't know who she is. I forgot to take the handle down. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't say it out loud because I'd be too scared for the retaliation. To be honest. If you ever be like, she, this guy. Anyways, point is, what this girl does is that she posts reels on Instagram, and I think she's a music creator or something. Like she makes music, something like that. Okay, so what she does, I'm assuming she makes music, and then she wants to post it, somewhere and like promote it to a certain. Because if you're an artist, I'm sure you want to promote your song.
Yeah.
But the point is, she posts it, and then she posts like a reel to like kind of promote it. But so she'll make these beats that are very like. I don't know, like contemporary is not the right word. But like there's songs that like
right now.
There's songs that like like a certain group of dancers would use. Austin just stood up in his chair. But the point is that like they're kind of like very like I don't know, like emotion provoking songs. It's hard to say without giving. They're not like it's not R&B, it's not pop, it's not anything like that. I'm sure she does stuff like that, but it's like. I don't even know how to if you kind of understand where I'm going with this.
I do.
No.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
So what she'll do is she'll post a reel about the beat, and then she'll explain the feeling she has when she listens to the song.
Oh, like her own song?
I'm assuming she does this with her own songs. I don't know if she's like done it with other things because I'm pretty sure there's a whole copyright thing. Right. But I'm pretty sure she's making beats and then like talking about it. So what she'll do is she'll sit in front of her camera, and then she'll she'll like start kind of like moving a little bit, like kind of like getting into the music, but it's not dancing. It's just
show me right now.
It's sort of like contortions to be like, you know how like it's like it's like a heart feeling. You're trying to like feel something more.
Right.
You know, and it's you know that whatever you're feeling right now is what I'm feeling towards it. Okay, and then she'll start to talk, and
she's
she'll
gyrating a little bit,
a little bit of like little bit of like kind of like rolling and just like I don't know, like kind of like waving with the music and like trying to like build up with it and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then she'll explain it. She's like, "Oh, that feeling when you get and then she'll give a very specific example of something, like that feeling when you come home from a long day or something like some long day at work and you do something like that." This is just an example. I don't think she's done something like this, but like specifically. But it's a lot of it is like this. And if you have to explain the feeling you get when you make a song, every time you make a song, then what's the point in making the song?
Right.
You know? Isn't that sort of like, that's kind of like the point of being an artist? Like, it can mean something to different people, but the fact that like you go out of your way so much to like tell me overtly how you feel about this doesn't impact how I feel about your thing at all.
Exactly.
It adds nothing to to your music or whatever. And then you go through the comments and they're all like, Queen, you know, like, you know, she's so bold, you know, can't believe she's, you know, showing us her artistry, you know, this is so inside baseball, whatever. I'm like, and to me, it's just like, it just screams, no,
no.
I don't know. The point like, a song can mean something different between me and you. For example, any like people, for example, a friend of ours hates the girls from Oh My Girl. She hates them with a very tight passion. Why? I don't know. It's not the song sometimes, but it's just the people. Like, it's just, she hates them.
Like them.
Yeah. I like them. I like the songs. They're fine. I think they're summer songs, right? But she hates them. So I'm just saying, like, things can mean different things to different people. But the point is that, like, you, like, waving in front of a camera and, like, giving this, like, the dancing also, here's another thing. The dancing, doing this will never make me feel more of what you're feeling, no matter what. Austin can do it because he's a professional. Okay? He's worked in that industry. And he's been trained to show people in a dance way emotions.
Right.
But you just doing this in front of a camera makes me just look like you're summoning the spirit bomb. And I don't need that in my life. I just don't. Like, it doesn't, it adds nothing. Okay. That was my hot take. Do you have anything else to say, or do you just want to go into yours?
No,
that was a very, like, it happened very recently. I saw this.
It sounds so personal to you, man.
It was. I was just like, it added, like, I was like, it didn't add anything to the experience. Anyways, go ahead.
Hated it with a passion.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think it generally, if you're, and obviously I know absolutely nothing about making music, but.
Oh yeah, for sure. Me neither.
I mean, both of us have no idea what it's like, but I think it almost takes away from your creation if you have to explain it like that.
Like, right away.
Yeah, like, for stuff like art, I think it pays more for you to see it or experience it and then
have your own.
Yeah, and that isn't that the whole point of like making art?
Well, we could go on a whole other discussion of what art is.
Okay, let's refrain.
The point is that yeah, you know, like I don't need the creator to explain it right away. Like, it's cool to have the perspective of what they're thinking and like their thought process, but I don't need you to explain like the, you know, like the P's and Q's of your whole, you know, thing.
Yeah, right? I think it changes the entire experience when you are explaining it. I feel like if you're explaining it, there has to be a good reason why you're doing that.
Maybe someone misjudged it or something, or like took it the wrong way.
But I mean, at the end of the day, this is how I feel.
Okay.
Even a misjudgment of art is, in its own way, it's correct interpretation of the art because that's the way you're experiencing it.
True.
If I sing and I think it's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
But you think, oh my God, he's horrible. Like, he can't sing. Then that's your experience. I can't say your experience is wrong.
Because we just have different experiences with people that lead us to that decision.
Right. And if she has a beat and she likes the way it is, I mean, maybe...
Beat is a very strong word. I'm kidding.
Come on, man. I mean, there has to be some kind of beat, right?
Funny. No. I was funny. I was joking around. I just had to.
I think it almost in itself makes that whole thing an experience.
Yeah,
Like you're not only experiencing the song, you're experiencing her vibing to the song, which is art, I guess.
Yeah. It's like why, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, by no means an artist, but I feel like it is about the experience. And if you have to tell people how they have to feel when they listen to your song, then I mean, why write the song? Right?
Yeah.
Are you just looking for attention?
Oh,
yeah. I think that's
a
how
very hard question to answer. Yeah,
I think so.
Wow, that was very good insight. I didn't think that far. I was just really mad about her vibing in front of it.
Yeah, you're just like, I hate how she's having fun with her music. Nobody can do that.
I hate her enjoying herself. God, who does she think she is? Yeah, no hate, but like, you know, it just brought up some
she's
weird...
amazing.
Yeah, she's probably she's probably doing very well.
Yes,
with or without my opinion, but like. It was just weird to see her vibing so hard to her.
Yeah. How dare she vibe?
Yeah, how dare you? You vibe without
Disgusting.
Me? How dare you? Anyway, what do you have?
Oh,
sorry,
man.
Whoever you are, by the way. I don't mean any hate. I'm just.
I mean no harm.
Take. Anyways,
how I just slandered your entire career.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was just funny. It was funny. I thought it'd be funny. Okay, you go ahead.
I have 2 words.
2 words?
Yes.
Do you want me to guess, or do you want just?
Yeah. Do you want to guess?
Actually, I don't want to guess because I feel like if I guess it wrong,
it's gonna be something completely weird, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna go on a tangent.
Or or it might like reveal something about something we were talking about off camera or something. I don't know. Anyways, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay, we're moving on. 2 words: BTS meal. I want to talk about this.
Oh my god,
we're
gonna talk about the McJimin. The McJimin.
I'm gonna bring the cup that I got.
Right
yesterday. No, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bring it to set, and we're gonna put it on. That would be
lovely to immortalize the BTS meal, because it's not like it's being like marketed to shit, anyways.
No, we are immortalizing this.
Okay. Like,
and it has to be.
I don't understand. So, okay, can you give us like?
I am obsessed with BTS. I cannot live with. Okay, I'll stop.
No, but like, no. But could you give us the backstory on the BTS
for sure.
As well?
So, for those people that are listening to this 10 years later,
yes. We're actually making this podcast for people who watch it 10 years later. Like our target demographic. That's why we've been talking about it so much.
Yeah.
When target demographic.
When we're 30-something years old and we need material for the bachelor's party.
Yeah. This is like we'll play the highlight reel from this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good idea. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we'll go back to this episode specifically when we talk about it. Okay.
Season 2 is where it actually got good.
Season 2,
That's what the critics will
1.
say. Season 2 is actually where it starts.
It starts to get good.
Yeah.
Last season was just, oh god. No.
The Halloween episode was okay, but season 2 is
it was all good. Okay. Anyways, BTS meal, right? So essentially, McDonald's collabed with BTS.
How that happened
Why am I explaining
is beyond
this?
me. By the way, how that happened, because the last favorable promotion I remember them doing is Mulan.
Really? Travis Scott?
Was that a legit? That I never saw. We never got that.
Wait, that wasn't a Canadian thing, but
yeah, but like we never got it here.
Yeah, no, it did well.
Okay,
I think.
Okay.
Not BTS meal well, but
no,
it did well.
God no.
BTS meal. Let me tell you about this. So it was a collaboration between McDonald's and BTS, and you would think it's some kind of crazy promotion, right? Like, oh, there's like merch.
Yeah,
like
I hear in Korea
shit.
they did photo cards.
Yeah,
that's what Mew told me.
Wait, where photo cards?
In Korea, they do photo cards.
Damn.
Like at Korea McDonald's, they have photo cards.
Oh, okay. I guess this ties into the thing, but essentially, all it is, it's just a special meal that they picked out themselves, and it's chicken nuggets. 2 special kinds of sauces, which you can't get usually. It's like chili and
it'd be like
Cajun.
the Szechuan sauce situation.
Yeah.
People are gonna
Szechuan
go crazy.
Oh yeah, that. Right.
Imagine when it like goes away. People are gonna have.
People are gonna start screaming. It's like Jimin.
Yeah.
Give me my McJimin.
Is it really called the McJimin, by the way?
No, it's not called the
just a meme,
McJimin.
right?
That would be so terrible. But no, that's essentially what it is. And,
okay.
I mean, yeah, that's what it is. And there's the cup. There's like different labeling on the cup.
Really?
The McDonald's bag.
Wow.
And all that, right?
So it's like a whole whole fleet of different products, technically.
Yes.
Like it's the whole marketing thing.
It is, but reduced to what it is essentially is they just changed the McDonald's packaging, slapped a BTS logo on it, made it purple, and then called it the BTS meal.
Is it charged
the same food
anymore? Is it charged anymore? Like,
I think it's a bit more expensive than the regular.
Like if you were to get the regular item, It'd be
Yeah.
less than.
It
So
would
basically,
be-
you're just paying for the BTS experience, really,
And the special sauce.
and you're not even getting a kiss from Jungkook. So what's
No.
the point?
Exactly. I don't get to see Jungkook's
Okay, so
knees
so why
bare,
are you so mad
like
at
nude.
it? Or is that why you're so mad? Is because you don't get
No,
to kiss
okay.
Jungkook?
So my hot take, I'm not going to hate on the people that are like clamoring for this, because like I've been
There
a
are.
fan of something before.
there
I
are
understand.
people that are clamoring for this.
No,
They'll come
there
for blood.
definitely
by the way.
are.
If you anger the army, they'll come. They'll come.
I
for
know.
you.
No, that's why I'm not going
Okay,
after them. I don't
okay.
think it's.
We
I
love
think it's
you,
fine
army.
to
I
like
don't
something a
promise.
lot. Like it's
You see
totally.
like a laser dot.
Yeah,
It's
they're
in
actually
it's the
listening
BTS
right
logo,
now.
But it's a red dot site.
It's more dangerous than like China, dude. Like I can't,
Whoa!
I can't talk about it like that.
Remember when we talked about Mulan? For
I
a
know,
while?
that's what I'm saying. They would have killed me
Ooh.
already, so I think it's fine that I'm here right now, still alive, talking about this.
Kill him.
But Army is definitely more dangerous,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to go after that. I think it's fine to be a fan of things,
Mhm.
and if you're passionate about it, sure. I mean,
For
I was
instance,
passionate about things when
yeah,
I was
if there
13.
was a Godzilla meal, I would eat that shit up.
Exactly. I mean, I love Star Wars when I
Oh,
was like
yeah.
10. I still love Star Wars. It's fine.
We're gonna talk about Star Wars later.
Right. I've been a fan of things, and I understand how you feel when, oh my god, like this is exclusive. Like I need to get this.
Mhm, mhm.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna roast you for that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm not as big of a fan of BTS as you as
Mhm.
they are, but like, sure, whatever. My thing is that my hot take, and I think people will disagree with me, is that McDonald's dropped the ball with this. They could have made so much more money off of this.
Oh, so you're putting it on McDonald's.
They could have exploited the
Don't
army
you think
so
McDonald's
much
is
better.
is the one who got? Oh wait, well hold on. Do you think McDonald's approached BTS? They had to have.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think McDonald's is smart in the fact that they know that if they sell something like this, even if all they do is adjust the packaging, just change the printing program
Mhm.
on their big McDonald's factory machine thing, whatever, and they just print out different labels.
This goddamn corporate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll work. And
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
They're making crazy sales right now.
But you're upset that it wasn't more.
I think they could have done way more with this. They could have done photo cards. They could have made merch. They could have did whatever. I remember when Travis Scott did his thing.
Yeah.
And that was chill. Like
Wasn't
the
it just a
packaging
burger?
wasn't really that different,
Uh-huh.
but he had merch and stuff.
He had merch in it?
He had merch. I forgot if it was released by McDonald's or him, but there was special T-shirts.
Oh.
There was hoodies,
Uh-huh.
all that cool stuff. There
That
was like
feels more like a Travis Scott thing. But at least he
Yeah.
did it.
there was a body pillow of like a chicken nugget.
What? Oh, that's sick.
That's lit, right? And there was
Can
like
you
action
imagine just
figures and
cuddling
stuff.
a chicky nuggy?
Yeah, like
Oh my
that's
God, I
dope,
would
right?
love that.
You have something as big as BTS,
Yeah.
right?
Like
Like
the
literally,
kings of the world right now.
yeah, top of the world.
Yeah.
Probably biggest groups. You have all the like 14-year-old girls like clamoring.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh my God, Jungkook!
Yeah, they're the new Big Time Rush.
Okay. Well, okay, sure. Yeah, sure. That, I feel like it's
I
an
love
apt
those guys,
comparison.
by the way.
Like
Come back,
almost like
Big Time Rush. We need someone to challenge the king.
like our generation's like One Direction, basically.
Sure. I don't even think One Direction had what BTS has.
Yeah. Well,
be
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't think I can compare them fairly.
We're not market analysts. We don't
Yeah,
know.
we
but
don't know
okay,
the-
but for all intents
the
and
boy
purposes,
band market.
BTS are the kings of the universe
Yeah.
for us.
I think you can do so much more. And
Yeah.
right now it's just packaging, and I think Army would eat up anything you put out.
Oh,
there.
no, 100%. Austin
Anything.
and I were at a mall recently, and there was a girl that had like a BTS like or like a jean jacket, right?
Right.
I don't know if it was BTS made or not. I couldn't tell, but it had like patches that it looked like they were sewn on by her of like
Mhm.
every BTS thing she had ever bought, like just sewn onto the jacket. Like there was like things hanging off the sleeves that shouldn't have been on sleeves and stuff like that. Like it looked like keychains were on somehow sewn onto the jacket.
Interesting.
But the point is that I agree with you that they would probably just eat anything, literally
Yeah.
eat anything. If you made the chicky nuggies purple,
They
my
would
god,
eat that
dude.
up.
Did I just
They
come up with
would.
something? We got to patent that right now.
I
The
guarantee.
BTS nuggies. Oh,
That would be so crazy, honestly,
Holy
if they
moly.
did that. They could make
Imagine.
like purple milkshakes next
yeah,
time.
yeah. I was gonna say they could do like a St. Patrick's Day, like a
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Like a shamrock shake.
Shamrock shake, but like it's a
Bro,
BTS
no,
shake.
it would totally
oh my
work.
god, made from pure BTS.
It would be crazy. Oh, like ground up BTS.
Yeah, ground up BTS. Oh man.
Dude, I was thinking about something. Dude, if BTS like spat in a jar and they sold it would sell out in seconds, dude. I'm not even joking.
Water? Oh my god, bath water is very like reproducible. Like you can just get them to sit in baths of water and then just sell it. But yeah, I was gonna say
so
it takes
free.
a lot of like manpower to produce. It'd be like spider silk. It's very hard to get. That's why they like genetically engineer goats to do it.
Right.
That's what they should do. When BTS retires, they should get like their genes so that they can biofreak like a goat or a cow to just like reproduce. You know what I'm saying?
Infinite amounts of bath water.
Infinite amounts of you could corner the market and have long-lasting success. BTS, big hit, or as you go by now, Hybe. Hybe, if you want to approach either of us to be your new or to be your new product developers, or just send us a note. Just send us a note.
This is terrible.
Besides, I mean, we're gonna get picked up by the people who do the fish sausages.
Right. Yeah.
Those guys.
Those are still sitting in my room.
I don't remember. What were they? Wangs or something?
Fish bong, I think.
Fish bong. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get picked up by those guys. They have yet to send, but they're writing one. So if Hybe, get on that. Anyways.
Yeah, but I mean that's my hot take. I think probably people will agree with me that I think they could have done a lot more. They could have made a lot more.
I feel like it's the same though. Like with the Mulan thing, is what I remember. They only did Szechuan sauce. Like they only did the nuggies and the Szechuan sauce. And then they also did, you know what? But they did do toys. It was like a Happy Meal thing, right? So
wasn't there Rick and Morty as well that also sold this Szechuan sauce or whatever?
I think so, but like that's what I'm saying though. I think they had toys, like they had Rick figures and stuff like that. I don't know, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that happened. So you're saying that like they could have done in Korea? I know for a fact they do photo cards because in Korea they do that, and you told me that they do that.
Yeah, but like if they did, then I would be like, why are we not doing this anywhere else?
I feel that's a good point. I feel like by not doing it in countries that effectively make BTS like the fact that they're that big, like the US, I feel like you miss out on a lot of people. Because in fact, like you would say the international audience is what makes them that big. Yeah, it's not just like the local scene. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
but I'm with you.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think they could do more and maybe charge a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, right now I can't argue with the fact that they are making crazy sales. So
and you bought it, so it's not like you're gonna boycott it. What are you gonna do? Boycott the BTS meal?
No,
I like to see you try.
No, I need a.
Tim
BTS
sent me a very funny video
life.
that I'll include at the end of this of this podcast.
But yeah, very crazy. I mean, this is kind of what's been dominating our world for the past couple days, like the BTS meal. Like I'm not even joking. Everybody is posting about this. I
have yet to get one. Me and a friend are supposed to go get one, and because I personally don't want to be that guy that's like
missing out.
Do you guys have the BTS meal? You know, like one of those.
Can I get the McJimin?
Yeah. You already know what I'm here for, and then plays butter or something.
Starts dancing in the drive-through.
You know, and they're like, "Oh my god, this guy."
He's one of those people. Oh god. Yeah. No. Just stop it. Okay, this is over. We're not talking about BTS anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
But I am selling a BTS meal cup if anybody is looking.
No. You're bringing it here so we can immortalize. You know what we'll do? Bring it here. We'll spit in that cup and then we'll sell it. See how much that will go for.
The value just decreased by $200.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right.
Unfortunate.
You're right. Did you wash the cup at least so that it's presentable, or do you still have like?
I think my roommate washed it.
Oh, okay, good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because I didn't get it. It was.
Oh.
No, he didn't even get the meal. It was a cup that came with the food that we got.
No way.
Yeah, and then they gave us the BTS cup, only the BTS cup. Yeah.
So do you think that like for like their supply chain for like the next month is just BTS?
I think so.
Yeah. Stuff.
Because it would make a lot of sense, right?
Let's just do every store. Like McDonald's was probably just like it's gonna cost a lot for just certain countries to produce it. Like it's not worth for just certain countries. So let's just get everywhere to do it.
Yeah. No, and I think there was some reports of like some stores they ran out of the packaging, and then people were like crying because they're like, "Oh my god! Like where's my purple nuggets like box? Like this can't be real,
I'd pay
dude."
So much for purple nuggets.
I'm literally crying. Like I can't. No, like some people were really pressed about it, and then
dude, you know what'd be really funny? I was just having a thought when you said nuggets there. It'd be really funny if like like you had regular nuggets that were like bread the same way, but when you bit into it, it was a purple inside.
Ew, that's so disgusting.
Like that's even worse than having like a purple breaded nugget. Is the fact that it's a regular nugget and when horrible. You bite inside, it's purple.
It really is. It's horrible. But I mean, yeah, I think the fact that people are buying it is not an issue with me. I mean, you can do what you want. Like I feel like
in fact, I'm jealous that the things that I like aren't doing things like this.
Yeah,
that's really what it's about to me. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. I think McDonald's could have done like a fucking purple burgers. Like the buns are purple. Or like no here I got it. Ready? It's the BTS like they do a sandwich. Okay, here's what it is. They do a sandwich, right? But it's the BTS like logo. Like it's shaped like the BTS logo, right? And you could even do now I'll even hit all parts of the menu. You ready? The pancakes. Slap Jungkook's face on there.
Oh my god, wait, you're a genius.
Right?
This can't be real.
You could have pancakes with members' faces on them. Because you can just, it's easy, right? Like, you know how they do pancakes and like, custom pancakes like on YouTube? Yep. Just do one of those. And then just like get I'm assuming they have like machines that do this and they just send their, because there's no way they're making their pancakes.
There's so many possibilities. You could even do the Jimin chicken. And then instead of using like the lettuce they use, you just use like purple cabbage.
Yes, dude. There are already natural remedies for these kinds of things.
So crazy. Like that's so easy.
See, we're onto something.
Yeah.
Hybe, McDonald's, if you need product developers or like think tank guys, we're your guys. Just sit us in a room with 2 microphones and a couple of lights and we got this.
Yeah, we can promote the BTS meal.
We can promote the BTS meal, make it better, and push more sales. Okay. That was our hot takes. That was really funny. I'm glad we did it. Okay. I think that's probably a good place to wrap up the episode too. Yeah. It's probably, and we're also trying to make these shorter. Mm-hmm. A lot of the other times we've probably rambled a little bit too long, aka talking about Mulan for 2 hours.
BTS.
So yeah, that's it for us. This was a very good season 2 premiere. We are not done yet though. We're going to be recording another episode after this. So it'll come after. It's technically the next episode, but we're, going to be doing more stuff. So if you want to stick around and check us out, make sure, you subscribe on the YouTube channel, listen to us on all your favorite platforms and all that. Tim, do you have anything to plug before we go?
No, I guess we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Tim.
How did we do this before? Do we just do oh yeah, we tap out. Right.
Yes.
Jeez, I'm getting rusty. Oh, by the way, go watch all of the stuff that I mentioned. Subscribe to my YouTube channel too. Do all that kind
Your
of
intro.
It's very important. I realize it's about algorithm. You got to be able to promote your own things without... I get very self-conscious when I promote things. So I have to learn to be better at... Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to this podcast. Subscribe to the Dan show that I was talking about. Go watch that. Okay, great. See, I did it without... I have to learn to not... This is good practice for me. I'm learning to not be self-conscious. Okay, ready? Let's tap out. Ready?
Right.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Woo! Bye.